Have you ever realized that some of the biggest problems that we have in our present world didn't start today, but started in the past? For me, the topic that honestly changed the way I understand the present was topic 9, which talked about the Cold War. I always thought that the Cold War was just the background of old movies. I had like an idea of what happened, but once I actually learned what happened, it changed my perspective of how things are. The Cold War wasn't a normal war. The United States and the Soviet Union never fought face to face. Instead, it was a giant competition of ideas: capitalism versus communism. A conflict fought with espionage, propaganda, indirect wars, and especially fear. Fear of nuclear weapons so powerful that one mistake could have erased humanity. I realized that this wasn't ancient history. It is the reason why the world is politically divided today. But you want to know what is the most shocking of all? What really marked me was understanding how close the world came to destruction without a single, not a single direct battle between the superpowers. During the Cuban Missile Crisis for 13 days in 1962, the world was literally minutes from a nuclear war. The USSR placed nuclear missiles in Cuba just about 150 kilometers from the US. One wrong direction and everything would have ended. When I learned about this, I realized something important. Peace is not actually normal, but it's fragile, and it depends on the decisions made behind a closed door. Another thing that surprised me was how the space race wasn't only about going to the moon. It was about proving who had the best science, the best technology, and the best systems. The Soviet Union launched Sputnik in 1957. Then, Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space. The US responded by landing on the moon in 1969. But wait, here's the part that opened my eyes. Our GPS, satellites, computers, and communication systems, all of them exist because of this rivalry. The technology we use today is basically a Cold War inheritance. Once I understood all this, I started to see current events differently, like conflicts, for example, Russia versus Ukraine, nuclear threats from North Korea, tension between the US and modern powers, even the existence of NATO. They all connect back to the alliances, fears, and decisions made during the Cold War. It made me realize that history isn't something old, but a chain reaction that we're still living in. This topic didn't just teach me history, but it changed the way I see modern world. To understand our present, first we need to go back and learn about our past.